Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to our third Good Omens stream, which, I mean, it's a miracle that we got these two back for it, but hey, we got it.
Brandi, I am
Welcome back.
genuinely happy to see you.
Oh, you guys didn't think I was gonna show, did you?
Didn't know. Like, I thought maybe you'd be done.
She's like, I have to.
It is kind of funny because, like we were talking about doing this one, and I was like, yeah, of course. And then I want to say like an hour before we were getting on, I was like, wait, I haven't done anything to prepare. Am I just supposed to show up?
Yeah.
So I hope that I was just supposed to show up because I ain't got nothing.
No
That's good
need
enough.
to come in with anything. You are good. We're basically just going through if you want to look more into the fandom or if you ever have questions, here's how you can get involved. It's a really awesome, easy stream, and we're hoping that our viewers will enjoy it as much as we do. Plus, we have a lot of viewers out there. Captain Kitty 25, howdy. Love meeting other people who use the word howdy. Great name, too. We got Aglaya. I think I'm messing up that name, but let me know how to pronounce it phonetically, and I will get it right. And Corey Cochran's in the house as well. So hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, this is going to be great. So as you guys know from our past two videos, which you can go find our channel, we talked about Good Omens Season 1 and Season 2. And that's all that we have so far, which means you guys are now spoiler-filled and ready to enter the universe.
Yay!
Such a great opportunity to show you some of the awesome things about Good Omens. Have you done any Good Omens lurking since we did our streaming? I think Brandi probably is just like a solid no.
I do keep getting recommendations for like talks about like season 3 and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna.
Wrong audience.
I was like, my phone needs to stop trying to. No, it's not gonna happen.
Even your phone is on the side of this fandom.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, join us, and I was like, I don't know.
You know what? The algorithm is all messed up because the algorithm has not picked up that I want more of the content. It's not coming to me just yet, even though I have been reading all of the stuff on Neil Gaiman's Tumblr. Like I read through the document that's like the season 1 primer of everything, and then there's so many thousands of pages of questions archived. I've probably just barely scratched the surface, but I have tried. I've dipped my toes in.
So I haven't even looked too deep into his Tumblr. Have you taken the deep dive, Jillian?
Not really. I've looked at a few, like I follow him on Tumblr, so I'll get the new ones that pop up or whatever when I'm scrolling on it, but I haven't gone into the document yet to look at everything. So I got to do that at some point.
It's intimidating. And for those of you who haven't seen it, Neil Gaiman, he is on Tumblr. That's one of the best places to reach him. He, at the very top, pinned, is this amazing FAQ sheet. And there's a spreadsheet version and a Google Docs version, which if there's two versions, they're serious. It has a page index that it just goes on and on. And on. Like, you could find, isn't Michael Sheen usually depicted as the leader of the angels, not Gabriel? And you're like, I'm pretty sure that Michael would agree with you enthusiastically. Like, funny, spicy, accurate comments straight from the source. So if you guys ever want to know a question, go just like Control F it, find out how. And like if I put in David Tennant. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. How dare I? There we go.
Oh, no.
Fake fan, Katie. Fake fan.
But you go, why did they choose to burn the bookshop rather than CGI it all in? They set it on fire because it was real in a way David Tennant acting in front of a green screen could not achieve. I don't regret burning it. David Tennant crying for his missing friend in a bookshop wasn't on fire would have been a lot harder to pull off. There's also the unofficial answer of they just want to set David on fire. And you will find in your searchings of this fandom, they like David on fire.
Yes, I understand this now. You mentioned it earlier in previous streams, and now that I have read through the jokes, can confirm that's definitely a thing.
Well, and Jillian, you're on Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr, just like, if I remember, I have that app. Char, Jillian, or Char and Brandi, do you guys ever go through Tumblr?
No.
I used to. But you know what? I don't put the same kind of time into social media that I do or did maybe, I don't know, maybe up to like 10 years ago now. A long time. I've been very burnt out on social media for a while, but it is unfortunately necessary for a lot of things still. So still have the accounts, but I'm not really going through Tumblr that often until very recently, where I'm reading through as much of Neil Gaiman's Tumblr. Like when I'm eating lunch and I'm just like scrolling through the endless pages. One thing I will say is it is an entertaining read. No matter what part of it you're reading, Neil Gaiman is going to give you some sort of quality of entertainment. He's good.
Yeah.
He keeps it interesting.
True. You got an author writing responses. He's going to keep it fun.
Totally. Yeah, and it is cool that he's one of those people who is really actively out there talking with his audience and answering questions and keeping people interested.
Oh, yeah. And if you have a question that isn't in these 33 pages, which I realized weren't showing up when I was going through them because it's blocking my computer monitor. Anywho, if you find a question that isn't a part of this, you can, oh, that's a big old no. What was that? Oh, he wants you to know that they don't read fan fiction, guys.
Right. No, they can't.
Legally cannot. But if you do find something that isn't fanfic related and you want to ask Neil Gaiman a question that hasn't been asked, you can ask him on this. He's always posting, like, always just answers and comments, and it's awesome. Especially if there's like rumors. Sorry. Oh, you're good. No, like if there's rumors, he will tell you they're just rumors. Don't listen to them.
Yes. He's also very active on Blue Sky too, by the way.
Yes, really?
Mm-hmm. I just started following him there. A lot of it is replies to people that have been asking him questions, not necessarily Good Omens related, but just generally speaking.
Awesome. Yeah, if you go past Good Omens, he has a lot of other content to sift through, guys. Now, that's just his Tumblr. There's also many more people involved with Good Omens, including Michael Sheen. God bless him. He is a feral Welsh man, and if you guys want to have all the full access to it, follow him on social. Jilliann, do you follow him already?
I just followed him like 2 weeks ago because I would get random things that would pop up in my timeline on Twitter X, depending on like what was going, like if I had had a lot of Good Omens content like on other social media apps, I like started seeing his posts and I was like, I'll just follow him because I'm like, I want to see all the posts. And then, so yeah, I see everything now, which is quite wonderful. Like, was it like last week ago, or was it last week or 2 weeks ago? He was just like commenting randomly on people's like fan art. And like they would get a reply and it would just be like keyboard smash underneath, like, his his reply to stuff.
This
and
one.
It's just wonderful. It's like nice to see that like he's very like kind of folded into the fandom and is just I love it when actors are chaotic with their fandoms. It just gives me so much happiness.
Well, it's great because he posted or someone posted this, and I think Michael. There we go. This is Michael's response. On the floor. You petitioned for him to have long hair. It was great. And then he responds, he goes, "This was a lovely thing to do, Becky. I did not deserve such a savage response, but I had the picture and it was the perfect time to use it."
All right, gotta follow incredible. Him. This is great.
Oh yeah, and like people will post pictures of their like interesting 90s clip art versions, and he'll be like, "Where can I get one?" And that's just on Twitter. I think he's also on Instagram, I want to say, or something, because Georgia Tennant, who's on Instagram, she always tags him and is like, "Oh, his second wife, David's second wife is over here. It was Michael. Happy birthday to you," sort of thing. It's hilarious.
Cute.
Absolutely hilarious. I don't know. Char, you're back on Twitter. Or partially. Brandi, you joined Twitter because of for Order of the Blue Lotus.
Yeah, then I don't do anything on it. I think I log on right before we stream on Monday just to like see, and then I'm like, okay. And it takes like 45 seconds. I don't do a lot on social media.
Hey, I mean, it probably gives you more social life than me, but
Bold of you to say, but
Well, and it's cool because we're going to like social media and stuff. If you're on social or if you aren't on social, yeah, that's your choice. But all of you guys, in order to watch Good Omens, unless you're pirates, watched it on Amazon Prime. And they, if I can actually share the screen without it being blocked, holy crap, it worked. Okay.
Wow.
So I thought for sure that was just going to be a black screen that's like, But, yes. Did any of you see the little explore extras and related tabs? Or even explore those when you were watching?
I did not.
Saw it when watching, and I deliberately ignored it so that it didn't give anything away. I just wanted the story. So I've got to go back now and fill in on all I missed.
Nice. I saw Jilliann, of course, yes. Definitely yes. Brandi, I'm assuming you said no.
No, I was like, don't spoil anything. I didn't want to go lurking too much. And like I said, I have not thought about this show since the last time we
Well, if you want to think about it some more, now you guys are spoiler free. They have actually pretty good, just basic bios for all the characters and stuff. They have behind the scenes videos, which little cuties. I'm getting like cute aggression with these two. Behind the scenes
Totally.
with like creating the title sequence, the behind the scenes of the VFX, which is actually voiced by Muriel. So that's pretty cool. But the best part that you can have, which if I show them might get us demonetized, but I don't care. We aren't monetized in the first place. This little tab that says X-ray, that is where you can go and find bloopers, behind the scenes tidbits. And if you keep it open while you're watching the episodes, there's actually ribbons along the side and it'll give you little factoids, like you're watching it with the director or with Neil Gaiman, and it'll give you like little fun stuff. So if you want to have more Easter eggs and you just want to do a rewatch to try to get season 3, recommend it. Let's see. We have Captain Kitty 25 saying 7. Yes. See, that's an inside joke you'd get if you watch the X-rays.
All right.
It's actually
all right.
the one blooper that Michael and David actually have that's just between the two of them. So I will not spoil it, but feel free to watch it.
Got to.
So yeah, Brandy's just like, oh
Yeah, I probably won't. You can spoil it for me.
I'll watch it for you. I'm an absolute junkie for the blooper reels and behind the scenes. I love that stuff.
I'll live vicariously through you, Char.
There you go. Well, and someone asked Neil Gaiman, I'm pretty sure it's on the FAQ, why there aren't bloopers from season 1. And they're like, it's because they don't bloop. They don't bloop.
No bloop?
No blooping. Michael is Royal Shakespeare Academy, I believe, right? Or Royal Company. RC. But I'm not sure if I'm sure Michael's classically trained too, but they don't bloop like Americans do. So
we are obnoxious.
We are, but it's so much fun. So that takes care of most of the official things. Of course, you can follow the official account on Twitter, though. Circling back around, I just remembered this. And I saved the hyperlink because I was just like, how dare you? How absolutely dare you? They posted this on their Twitter. Just out of the blue one day, they're like, just in case you were feeling happy. And then they did the entire kiss scene. And they... the comments, they're just like, you're collectively making the fandom tremble.
Just, how dare you indeed.
Who's ever in charge of their social media account deserves a raise.
Yes, and I follow the person who put together their social media campaign on X. Just an incredible person. They'll just respond in the most zany ways, like, wow, that's rude, Good Omens. I really was happy today. Nothing lasts forever. It's like they watch the show and they're just like, here, let me grab this knife of a reference. Stab, stab, stab. So they are active all the time. The best thing was, well, this one, of course. And they're like, ineffably amusing indeed. The #1 comedy on Prime Video, and everyone just is screaming. They're just, congratulations. Comedy, we're suffering on the ground in a puddle of tears. Right. It's awesome. I
Oh my
cannot recommend it
gosh.
enough.
That
I
is
actually-
so chaotically evil.
I have 3 Twitter accounts where I get notifications for the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids, the Michigan Department of Transportation, and Good Omens.
Love it.
It's great. But yes, I think that's a really good segue into our fan art, which Brandi and I, when we're doing our Order of the Blue Lotus, we have a section where we set it aside for fan theories and fan art. And Brandi collectively is just like incredible with the fan theories, whether she finds them or makes them up. My fan art, I have to make it up because I am just awful at drawing anything. Char, Jilliann, do either of you dip your toes into fan art?
You would not want me to. No talent there. I can make things in
Aw.
Photoshop. That's it.
That's talent. That's talent.
Yeah.
Brandy's been working in 3D space, and I'm just amazed.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I can draw okay. I can't draw people in any capacity, so I can draw like things that aren't people, but I don't ever attempt, because then if it ends up bad, I'm just gonna end up frustrated. So it's like I'll leave it to the professionals, because I enjoy it more if other people create
Aw.
stuff, and then I can just be a fan and a viewer of it. And
That's a quality way to do things, because then you don't have to feel like cringe if you see your old art pop up.
right.
I learned that
yeah.
lesson the hard way when I think it was more than 10 years ago now, when Legend of Korra was on. I would draw Legend of Korra fan art and I'd post it on my Facebook. And I'm in that time now in the fall where I would post my fan art and I'm just like, delete the memory. Scrub it from existence. But we got Captain Kitty 25 who makes fan art and animatics, which I love animatics.
Cool.
We have a couple that we'll be talking about. Yeah, they're so good. But that is a great segue into the fan art, because the Good Omens community, it's very big into fan art and everything, but just the number of people who have talent is amazing. There were 300 artists recently who came together and they drew the 300 frames of the everyday kiss scene. And I'll show you guys. It's just incredible.
I don't think I've
Find it
seen
here.
this.
You haven't seen it?
No, I don't
Oh
think
my
so.
gosh. You guys watch that. This will make me make my computer hate me because it's a lot of data. But here we go. There is a flash warning, by the way.
Anna. I don't hear anything. That's the point. No nightingales. You idiot. We could have been us.
That's wild.
And that's
Amazing.
so cool.
For
Mhm.
real.
I want
Man,
Star
it would be
Trek to do that.
fun. How many times have you gone through and freeze framed through every little bit just to see it all?
So many. Well, and when that finally dropped, all the artists shared which frame they did. And Michael Sheen was like a child on Halloween. He was going door to door to these Twitter accounts, liking and commenting under all of them.
Aww. That's so sweet.
So cool. And they have a slowed down version in the comments if you want to see each frame. The styles, the skill levels are different. I think one person did them in Stickman. And there was another one. Oh gosh, I have to find this one. They did a Muppet.
Amazing.
They made Muppet. Hold on a second.
Oh my
Let me
God.
find this.
This fandom is amazing.
We're gonna go piece by piece through this so we can find it. I know it's one of the first ones, but yeah, they each got their own frame.
Oh, there it was.
Some of them. Wait, did I miss the Muppet?
Yeah.
Oh man, I blinked. Okay, where's the Muppet? Get over here, Muppets. No.
It was after that one of these.
No.
That
There
one.
it is. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Fan art at this point. This is fan everything.
Oh my gosh. I
Why
love
does
this so
Crowley
much.
remind me of the Count?
I know.
He looks like a very tired count.
And red-haired Count.
I just amazing. So if you guys
Oh my
really
God.
want to dive into the fan art side of things, head over to Twitter/X because
Wow. No, I think everybody else has got this.
yeah,
This film is good.
they don't need any extra help. And there's another place where we don't necessarily need extra help, and that's fan art or fan fiction, which also combines
Yay.
fan art. Also, Rapunzel saying, "Hey, what's up? Everything is better in Muppet." It's true. Just look at a Christmas Carol.
Absolutely.
Very true. But well, fan fiction. This is a realm where I'm just going to show you the page. And I'm not going to click through any of them because if you want to get in trouble with NSFW content, do not go on AO3. Just putting that out there to the universe, not specific to this fandom. Do not go on AO3. Scrub it from your computer. Don't let your parents know you go on there.
I'm a grown-ass adult. Does this rule still apply?
It depends. You don't want your cats to be influenced by AO3.
My mom
could open
couldn't
the
use
tab,
my
you never know.
computer.
There you go. But so we have the fan fictions. We all know what fan fiction is. It's great. How many do you think are on Archive of Our Own, which is one of the main fan fiction sites, that if you search Good Omens is tagged as Good Omens? Take a guess.
How many fics in total?
How many fics in total?
See.
I know my tally is like over 100 that I've read so far, but
that we've read or that have been tagged?
Oh,
Like that are
that have been
available to read?
tagged.
Okay, I was gonna say.
that's just my fiction count. Which, while you're thinking of numbers, there is one that is longer than Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It is 250,000 words, and I've read every single word of it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Number time.
Okay. I feel like any number I throw out here is going to massively underestimate this fandom now.
Oh, but see, then we could massively inflate it too.
Yeah. Okay. I have no idea.
Go
This
with
is
ooh. I keep having a number and then I'm like,
Brandon's just
okay,
like, I'll
that
just
are
check
tagged
through
Good
myself.
Omens. Okay.
No.
okay.
I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna be funny or not. That's where I'm at.
Okay, and this is just AO3, right? This is
Just
that.
AO3.
Okay. 15,000.
15,000. Ooh.
Sure.
I was gonna say
Alright.
30,000 because
30,000.
I don't know, but I just have a feeling that people have been busy the last couple of months. I have not looked at it to see what it is.
Brandi?
Seven.
There you go.
Nothing but a 7.
Bob Barker rules, right?
Yeah.
You won't go over.
Well, anyone in the chat finally puts their number in. We're going to show you the page and we're going to tell you that, well, all of you are wrong.
Fair.
By a lot, because it's 67,375.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
You know what's really funny is I wanted to say 69,000.
You should have.
But I was like, I'm not gonna make a 69 joke. I was like,
Oh, but you should have.
Absolutely.
I'm really upset that I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of they'll list it as NSFW, but there's a lot of SFW, like safe for work stuff. Like they'll just go and fill in scenes that we missed from the show, or they'll just have a compilation of fan art. And if any of you really have some time to kill, there's some fan theories that I absolutely have my stamp of approval on because they're just amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I think one of the other things, with this fandom is that you do get to explore on your own. It's not like a Fireball XL5, for example. None of you have heard of it. No one knows it. It's a very small cult. Like, you can have the cult meeting in a Starbucks lobby. Like, it's sad. But this one, Good Omens, you are overflowing with fan content. And it lets you explore a lot. That leaves me with one question, though. What do you guys need/want answered now that you're stepping through the gateway into Good Omens?
Okay, I did think of a question.
Mhm.
Aziraphale seems like a little bit of a technophobe. He likes old-fashioned, analog, tactile things. Is that just him, or is that all angels generally speaking?
I think you need to put that to Neil Gaiman, because that's a really good question.
Okay, maybe I'll ask him.
I don't, because they aren't good. Like, we know with Gabriel, even just holding a book, he's like, oh, thank you for my pornography. Like,
Right.
so he would at least know about the websites that are available in modern time, right?
Maybe think, but yeah, it seems like technology is a very optional thing.
Yes, I mean, if any, and well, true, Shax didn't know how to talk on the phone properly, so.
Or like when he takes the phone from that dude in the graveyard, and he's like, call the number in my bookshop, and you know, so it's
Right.
That's your phone, and Twitter and Grindr, whatever they are. Just, I think probably, yeah, they're like, you know what, books are hard enough to get a grasp on. Let's stick with that.
These weird human things.
Yes. Brandi, I know you haven't thought much about Good Omens.
Nope.
It's okay. You know, Jilliann, any question?
No, I mean, I usually see something about it every day, or see some sort of explanation for something every day, so I don't think I
True.
have any questions at this point, but
Well, I do have one question for you guys, and that is, would you ever consider cosplaying, Brandi, or Jilliann? Brandi, you can answer. Jilliann can't. Would you consider cosplaying from the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Here's the
Brandi?
thing, though.
Oh, yeah, start. Go ahead.
It's like the fan art thing. I am not good at making cosplay. I'm not crafty. I don't have the know-how or the skill or the tools to make a really good costume. So I appreciate from afar more often than not. But if I were to do it, I'd have to pay somebody good money to make it for me. But I would do it. I would definitely
that's a
be
good way to go about
Crowley.
Ooh, really? Brandi, what would you do if you could? And would.
You know, I just think back to that little dragon demon that died too soon.
Still bitter.
Still bitter.
Yes.
The pain is too great. Yeah. So I think I would pay honor and respect to our little dragon demon.
I love that. You could get a whole like hell horde, like a legion at a Comic-Con, and you could have everyone, and you would be leading the way. Well, see, I ask because we do have a group of 4 people, and people enjoy doing group cosplays for Good Omens. Naturally, Crowley and Aziraphale, they go hand in hand. Jilliann and I, we went as Crowley and Aziraphale, and it was great. I can't find a picture of it because my computer is stupid, but
I'll see if I can find one really quick.
Please find one real quick.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
'Cause
if we can see this, please.
Well, and it was amazing because we literally had like our end of the world when right as we went to that con, because it was February of 2020. As my plane was leaving C2E2 after we cosplayed, I landed and the first case of COVID in Chicago occurred.
Oh my
so
gosh.
It was very doomsday-esque, which was yeah,
And then
wild.
we went in December of 2021, right? Because we went to because C2E2 was in an off season.
We had our masks.
Yes, I remember that now.
We're Crowley and Aziraphale all the way, though, and you can grow your group. We met up with a Gabriel and a Beelzebub, And there's this one person who I appreciate the heck out of for taking the guts to do this.
Wow. Somebody was going to do it.
If any of you want to be our Jim,
I do have
Why
a
are you scrolling
suggestion.
closer? Why are you zooming in, Katie?
I
What
do
are
have
you
a
doing?
suggestion that it came
Yes.
across my brain the other day. For anybody who wants to cosplay Gabriel, to get a sheet and a feather duster.
yeah,
Because I'm like because he had it where he wore it like a toga or something like that, and I was like, that would be amazing. It's like if you wanted to do something that's not this.
well, and it's like you don't even have to think about having multiple parts. He has what I assume are either skull shoes, which okay,
They're cool.
I think that's just because he doesn't want to walk barefoot on hotel carpet, which respect.
Yeah.
An Amazon box, I'm assuming, and some nude underwear, because as C2E2 says on all of their signs leading to the convention, nude is not a costume. Bold letters.
Yes.
I assume there's a story there.
Yeah, if they had to do that, somebody tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's for sure. But yeah, if you ever wanted to cosplay them, they do have pretty simple stuff. You get a tan jacket, you get a sweater vest, or not a sweater vest, a regular vest. The clothes are pretty simple. Crowley, as someone who cosplays as Crowley, the pants. The pants. They're so tight. David Tennant, I don't know how he's not like infernal from those pants. They are like crushing. I just that and the shoes and the pants. There's a way that Crowley walks in the show, and it's because of the wardrobe. You have no choice but to snap that hip and snap that hip. Like,
wow. So it's not a comfortable costume, is what you're saying?
no.
They're very easy to obtain.
Yes. Oh, but I'm hoping now that we've had season 2 and there's so many more characters you can cosplay that more and more people will, because it's not just Crowley Nazirfel or Gabriel, but you can also get like all of the angels, like Michael. This is Michael, right? Yes.
Why not?
Take my nerd card. I'm sorry.
Katie, I just found a picture of us and I sent it to you.
Perfect.
So
Oh,
it's from the
yay.
second time we cosplay them. I'm trying to find the first time that we cosplayed them.
Okay. And this is so random, but Jillian, do you remember we were on the con floor and one person came up to us and was like, can I get a picture of you from behind holding hands if you're comfortable with it?
Yes.
I think about that person a lot now because I'm like, he got what he wanted.
Yes. he was like in the year 3020, I think it was 2021. It's like, he was thinking long term.
He was set. But there's us. Rocking our post-COVID Good Omens.
Yes.
Gosh, I love your shoes. Like those are so
Mine?
cute. Yeah. And the
Oh,
little
thanks.
Starbucks cup that we were hiding.
Yes.
It's like, where's Waldo? Yeah, this such a fun cosplay. And you can find friends to cosplay with. So if you guys ever want to, we're down. We have the investment in it. Rapunzel says he's so thin, you get a paper cut from him. It's true. The impossibly skinny man. Which I am not,
dude.
As the
Thanks for
doctors put
skinny
it, I have
legs.
childbirthing hips. So
Being a woman
They killed
sucks.
it. Yes. Yes.
Or
But-
what did Michael Sheen call him? The thin dark duke or something like
Oh,
that.
the thin dark Duke. Well,
Wow.
and if you guys want, I think I have this link isn't even in my Good Omens folder for today, but I saved this to my desktop because it's hilarious. Georgia Tennant, another person on social media, if you want to follow. This is a great way to wrap things up. She follows David around, and David doesn't do social media. And so she recently did a documentary on them going to a new grocery store in town. And it's brilliant.
That's
so
wonderful.
this isn't even necessarily Good Omens related, but it's
What we're doing,
hilarious.
we're trying
You're
out.
actually filming a trip to Morrison's.
Yeah, we're trying out a new market. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this sort of content. We normally go to
Well,
one
you're proposing
specific.
you post this in some sort of public forum.
Yeah. We normally go to one
I'm not
specific
dressed for
Morrison's, but we've discovered that there is another one, so we're going to give it a go. Are you excited? Let's go.
She has like them just walking around the store.
He's got
going through the
reusable
shopping
bags.
game.
Nice.
He does. He can't figure out how to get out. Like,
It's like, dude, it's a grocery store.
absolutely brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
anytime
Good
I
job,
saw that.
Georgia. That is
Yeah.
relatable.
Well, and sometimes she'll post like she'll be watching Staged, or they'll be watching a Doctor Who episode with their kids for the first time, and their kids watch him regenerate, and they're just like, "Dad died." It's hilarious. So, and adjacent to the Good Omens fandom is the Georgia Tennant fandom.
I can see how you
but
can get sucked into that.
Oh yeah, it's she's the only person I have notifications on for Instagram.
Wow.
I'm invested in that. That and their dog. Love their dog.
Oh, hey, yeah, of course.
But that is everything that I have for guiding you through initial ways to find more stuff in the fandom. Jillian, do you have any other tidbits?
I don't think so. I think you've covered all the bases pretty well. Again, I know I brought it up last time. Like, again, at least every other video still in my For You page on TikTok is some sort of Good Omens related video or fan edit or some sort of thing. And so if you want like people doing fan edits to like songs and stuff like that, there's plenty of them over there.
Oh my gosh.
Because I've created a Good Omens folder on TikTok so to save things. And, but yeah, that's another place you can look at stuff, but that's just like you could scroll for hours on there because there's just a bunch of content right now.
You reminded me of the animatics, which I don't know how I forgot because Captain Kitty Cat 25 says that they do animatics. Yes. So I just quickly found one because it's on my morning playlist and I listen to it every morning when I go to work. If any of you are fans of Death Note, they made a Death Note musical, and then someone found this song called They're Only Human, and they did, I'll probably mute it just because this will get us demonetized, but they made an animatic of Crowley and Aziraphale going through time to this song, and it's ridiculous how good it matches up. So if you watch any one animatic, They're Only Human, or purely because of this front screen, and the rest of it is great, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy by Queen, and they do a brilliant job. Wait, that one was supposed to be muted too. But yeah, they do such a good job.
Wow.
And I love it.
Fandoms are so amazing. People pour their hearts and souls and their time and effort and energy into these things, into really good quality stuff for no money at all.
None at all. But they do get the praise of Michael Sheen and occasionally Neil Gaiman. So
worth it.
And I think that's all you need.
It is.
Honestly,
Alex and Jenner's compilations are great. Captain Kitty Cat 25, 100%. And Rapunzel actually has a suggestion. Discord has some great fan groups too. I don't touch Discord because I'm scared of it, but I need to get into it. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna have to follow that now, Rapunzel.
Discord's not terribly hard to use. It's just yet another thing. You know, if you're sick of like social media, it's another place. It's kind of like it's a cross between a message board and a chat room where you can just read stuff in real time, go back when you need to, yada yada. I mean, it's useful. I do use it, but at the same time, if you're already on overload with how much you're on the internet, you don't have to.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try it though. You can always just abandon your account and let the cobwebs build.
You really can.
Also, I see Captain Kitty 25 says if only Sheen saw mine. Tag us on Twitter. We'll watch it. So many random fandoms. Absolutely would love it. Put it in the comments here if YouTube will allow it. Always looking for more content, friends. Always looking for it.
Also, if that's the YouTube channel we should go to, the username Captain Kitty 25.
Ooh, good
Save that for later.
Look at you thinking, Char.
I just saw a YouTube icon.
Brilliant. Oh my goodness. Well, in that case, I think while we let Captain Kitty figure that out, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Oh my gosh, this fandom is just freaking huge and active and incredibly talented. It's probably a good thing that it's going to take me years to really get immersed in it, because maybe by then we'll have season 3. But yeah, it's been kind of like a slow process just because time, life, things. But oh my gosh. Yeah, it's incredible.
And Brandi, you won't hate us for this, will you?
Oh no. You guys are cool. Again, like I think I said it in the previous one. Like, if you like this show, please like it. Like, everybody deserves to be a part of a community, and I think that this one's cool. It's just at the same time, I'm like, nah, fam.
Yes. I love it. That is a healthy way to view other fandoms. Appreciate you being here for it, because if you weren't, I would have just gone insane with like, Good Omens, Good Omens, Good Omens. Always good to have a friend who shows you reality too. Which is true.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
You're the best. You're the best. And Captain Kitty 25 says, when you don't have any social medias besides YouTube, really. So we will look you up on YouTube. Can do, absolutely. And with that, our cult meeting is adjourned. We have finished our Good Omens cult meeting, and we're going to have a couple more, not Good Omens related welcome to our cults, but we have many more welcome to our cults in the pipeline. It just has to slow down in real life for a little bit. But thank you again to Captain Kitty Captain Kitty 25, Rapunzel, who is here, Aglaya, and then also Corey Cochran, everyone who watches on the replay. Thank you all for showing up. Charlene Schmidt, Brandi, and Jillian, thank you guys all so much for being here. You guys are the best.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us, Katie.
And we will see you the next time we decide to have a cult meeting. Bye.